I don't want to do editing, so I'm just straight raw dog recording this. Hi guys, how's it going? It's me, Kaz. How you doing? How you doing today? You doing good today? That's good. That's good. You read the title of this video? Yeah. Let me explain. So, the Purple Donut, a VR chat group, over 3,000 members in the group. A Discord with almost 400 people in the Discord. I think we were like 395. Just imploded. It just imploded. What is my cat doing? Cheddar. What are you doing? Oh, he's playing with something. It just imploded. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to be talking about some things regarding what happened with the Discord, with the community. I'm not going to shy away from naming names. I'm not mad at any one person. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm mad at the situation, and I'm mad at how these people, these members of this community, these people who are my friends, handled the situation. And I'm just gonna. I want there to be some level of transparency. I'm going full. I'm going to be using a lot of Expanse references here. So if you're familiar with the TV show or the book series, you're going to get it. But I'm going full James fucking Holden on this, and I am going to swear I'm mad. What are you going to do about it? Oh, they left. I guess they just left the video. Anywho. Yeah, this is just going to be full of breaking the fourth wall. Who am I even talking to? Nobody. There's nobody over there. I'm by myself in this instance. I'm tired. I'm very tired. When I originally started this channel, I wanted it to be a channel where I promoted cool things, showed off playing VR games and stuff, and then I just got too busy to make VR chat or any VR content. And, well, here I am now making this. Not a happy, fun video. We'll power through it. You and I will power through it. So the Purple Donut, with over 400 members, almost 400 members in the Discord, over 3,000 members in the community, it just imploded over what I'm childish behavior. Now, the Purple Donut I'm going to use is as if it's still around, because I don't know what the current status of the community is. We could rebuild it. We could put it back together. We could just move on and do something else. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to do yet. If they came up to me right now and said, do you want to rejoin? I'd be like, let me think about it, okay? Let me think really long and hard about it, okay? Anywho, the community, was a home to a lot of people. It was my home. That was where I would go, the Discord or our instances in VR chat. That's where I would hang out, post memes, look at the funny pictures that people would post, comment on things, tell silly jokes, be a general member of the community, right? I had worked my way up from just a regular member to a staff member to a senior staff member to all the way up to admin level. I was top tier when it came to handling situations. If you came into one of our instances and somebody was doing something that was against the rules, you would go, to me, I was one of those people you could go to and be like, hey, bro, that guy over there, he's saying some things that are against the rules. And I'd be like, I see him doing that. Banned. Right? That was my job. And we say job in quotation marks because we weren't paid to do it. But it was a responsibility. It was still a responsibility that we took upon ourselves. Whenever I did it, I tried to be the best Detective Miller when it came to what's going on with things. I know Detective Miller's probably not the best investigator, detective to reference, but you'll get it. If you know, you know. I would try to gather as much evidence as I could. Oh, well, could you have video of this person? Do you have screenshots of the text messages that they've sent you? Okay, cool. We have enough information. We can put together a case. We can sit there and say, yes, that person does not belong in our community. We will ban them and delete them out of our Discord and all that stuff because they are posting inappropriate things. Or, oh, you think this person's doing something bad, but really they weren't doing anything bad or wrong. because you have no evidence, and everything that we have says that you're lying. It happened once or twice where people would say, oh, this person did this thing, and then we have no evidence of it, and we've got 5 different people saying 5 different stories. So, you know, you gotta use the evidence and come to an unbiased conclusion. And I feel I was pretty good at coming to unbiased conclusions and decisions when it came to things. Yes, that person's my friend, but they also did something horrible, and I don't believe that that is appropriate behavior for a community. So you want to ban them? Let's go ahead and ban them. Yeah, they're my friend. They can get fucked and be a better person and can come back in 2 weeks and appeal their ban. Easy enough. Now, there was one member, upper admin, Els, who had decided she was going to take a break. She was getting burnt out, and we accept that. This is a stressful thing. You're not getting paid to do it. Take breaks. Go sit down. Go play something else. Take a step away from being admin. Els goes and takes a little break from adminning. Okay, cool. And it sounded like she was going to take a much longer break, but a few days later, she's back at it. If she's ready to come back as admin, she can come back. Good. I'm not mad at her about that. I think she should have taken a longer break, but it is what it is. So Els comes back in. Things are doing whatever. Things are going good. We had a scenario come up. There was a long conversation, a little back and forth and everything this morning. And I think we came to a decent resolution to it. I think we were still kind of in the middle of having the conversation. We were just waiting for the poll to finish and some last minute little blah, blah, blah. Somebody got banned for saying something racist. Turns out they actually weren't saying, at least the evidence was saying they weren't saying anything racist. It was actually them reporting that somebody else was saying something racist. It was a whole convoluted thing, and there wasn't enough evidence to really sway one way or another. And I personally came to the conclusion of, I don't think that person was saying things racist. I think they were just reporting that somebody was saying something racist. So that was going on. At about 5 o'clock or so, I don't have the Discord because, again, the Discord was deleted. It wasn't deleted, but everyone was kicked from it. Around 5 o'clock, one of the admins says, hey, I'm not happy with how we're handling things. I don't feel comfortable being an admin anymore. I'm going to leave. They post that in admin chat. That's fine. They can do that. You want to leave the admin? Go right ahead. Step down from being admin. Do so in the admin chat. They did nothing wrong. A little bit later, Els goes into the staff chat, and she posts screenshots from the admin chat. As well as screenshots from the DMs in the staff chat, and says, effective immediately, I'm leaving, I'm done, I don't want to be anything in this community. Again, that's fine if she doesn't want to be part of the community. I do think it's a little weird that she took a break, I don't think she took a long enough break, comes back, immediately gets stressed out again, and then has an explosive departure from the community where she's posting screenshots of conversations that are, more private. DMs. She's posting DMs. She posted screenshots from the admin channel. She posted screenshots from the owner channel. And some of these screenshots were conversations. Yes, we had conversations about staff members. A lot of times it was, do we feel that this person should continue being on staff? Do we feel that this person should be promoted to senior staff? Do we feel that this person needs to be promoted to, admin? Does this person need to be demoted? We would have those conversations in admin chat because that's what admins do. That's what HR does. We are keeping tabs of the staff. And sometimes you would sit there and say, well, I don't like this person, so I don't want them to be a staff member. Now, I personally never said anything about that. I think there was a couple people where I was like, I think they're good here. I know there was one person who I was very adamant that was like, they're doing such a good job. They need to be senior staff. They need to be admins because they're that good at their job. Hi, Freya, it's you. Yeah, I was in almost every one of the admin meetings. I was always like, if we're going to promote another admin, I want Freya to be like top of that list. I want her to be like the first person we consider for admin. So yeah, I'll say that because that's not me saying anything negative about anybody. But there were negative messages being posted in these screenshots. I read all of this. I'm about to go on stage because it's almost showtime. And I sit there and say, hey guys, this is a lot. Let's all take a deep breath, Let's not do anything drastic. Let the admins handle this. This is something that should be handled privately. This is something that should be handled either in DMs or it should be handled in the admin chat. This is a private conversation. Everyone just deep breath. Don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything dumb. Okay? Easy enough. Easy peasy. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I'm going to put my phone down. I put my phone in my pocket. I'm like, all right, it's showtime. I'm doing my stuff on stage. And I go, man, I got to check my phone. I check my phone. And sure enough, conversations are happening. Several members saw what Els had posted, which had comments made by Tello, another one of the admins, where Tello said they did not want specific people as staff for various different reasons. Her reasons and opinions, Tello's opinions as to why these people should not be staff are valid. All opinions, as long as not like racist or sexist or whatever, opinions are valid. You can have an opinion, doesn't mean you're right, but you can have an opinion and it's still valid. We're going to listen to you. We're admins. We're going to listen. That's our job. Listen. But the way Els made it out to be, the way Els posted everything and what everything happened, some of these members were seeing those comments that were made about them. And that immediately made those members no longer trust Tello. I know this because, and I'm not going to name who said this, but one person said, wow, I can't believe you said these things about me. I can't believe you didn't want me to be a staff. Tello, I can't trust you as an admin anymore. And I didn't read all of the messages because, again, the server got deleted while I mid-scroll. I was scrolling through and suddenly no longer in the Discord. And I was like, great, I can't finish catching up on these like 30 messages that were posted in the last 45 minutes. So the Discord gets deleted, okay? I message Tello. I message Freya. I message B and go, WTF, mate? Because that's just what I do. And I get a message back from Tello saying that, oh, they decided that the best course of action there was to delete the Discord. Just delete the Discord. 300 plus people on the Discord. 3,000 people in the community. We're having one disagreement amongst the admins. We can't come to a peaceful resolution. We can't figure this out. We can't be adults. Let's just light a match and burn it, which I know is a bit hypocritical coming from me. If you know anything about my old Run 8 community, I did the same thing. So I know how frustrating it can be when you're in an admin position and you're being disrespected by your staff, by your members, and you don't want to deal with it anymore. And no matter how many times you try and step away, you keep getting pulled back in. And so finally you explode and blow up the community. And now no one wants to play with you anymore. No one's in there. I know that because that's exactly what happened with my Run 8 community. And I can see that now happening with the Purple Donut community. The fact that the admins, B and Tello and them, their solution to solving this problem was to just blow everything up. Am I mad at B and Tello as people? No. I don't hold any hard feelings against them. I strongly believe that their actions right there were not the best course of action. For lack of a better term, it was very childish of them. It was, well, I can't play. You don't want to play with me? Well, I don't want to play at all, and just wiping the board. Imagine playing with Lego and, I'm building this Lego set, but you don't want to play with me anymore? And you don't want to follow the instructions on the Lego set? Well, I'm just going to throw all the Legos away. How does that solve the problem? Now nobody. You've effectively punished all 300 other people in that Discord and community because you couldn't take 5 minutes to be an adult and solve this problem. One of the things I even said in the HR chat, I said, hey guys, this is really something that needs to be handled either privately in your DMs or in a moderated setting. I'm at work right now. I know B is about to go on leave because she's busy with a bunch of stuff, but I would gladly sit down and have a conversation with you guys to hash this out, to solve these problems, to make the community a better place. I love you all. We can figure this out. I said something along those lines. I was willing to be the unbiased moderator or mediator in this conversation with them to help them come to a peaceful solution so the community can continue to grow and be what it is. The Purple Donut had people putting money towards Minecraft servers, towards other video game servers. We have our own custom VR chat world that somebody's been building for months, for weeks, months. I don't know how long. We've been doing big events with 50, 60 plus people in them. And I'm just checking something on Streamlabs because Streamlabs is over there. My camera's right there. I'm right here. But we have these people in this community that you just yeeted out of the Discord because, we can't solve our differences. Nobody gets to play. I think that's very childish. And I'm sorry if that comes off as offensive or rude, but it is what it is. Because I've been in that position. I've been the angry admin who said, I'm done with this. Fuck you guys. I'm going and I'm leaving. It's exactly what happened with my Run 8 community. I said, I'm tired of this. So I left my own Discord. And everyone went, we don't know what's going on anymore, so we're just going to leave and go play our own thing. And now I come back to my Run 8 community, and no one's playing there. That's why I haven't done any Run 8 live streams in the last, 6 months. Since, last November, I think? Was the last time I streamed Run 8? Anywho. I do not believe... I do not believe what Els did was correct either, right? Els should not have posted that information in the staff chat. That was inappropriate of Els. That set up the community to no longer trust the admin team, and even trust specific members of the admin team. That was childish behavior of Els. I love Els. She's a great person. She's cool to hang out with, but that right there was not the right action. That was not a good move. I think what Tello and B did to kick everybody from the Discord, to delete the Discord, and I think the community. Let's. You can't see what I'm doing right now. I'm opening up my dashboard. The communities are still there. The communities are still there, but all the names have changed. There's currently a post on there. It's now changed to Lizard. Sorry for the name change. We had a crash out. We're sorry to everyone in the group. Recently, we've decided to make a few changes to the ownership, and well, as you can see, the group name has been changed and can't be changed back for another week. So for the next week, won't have anything. For the next week, won't have anything open. Hope you don't mind. Then meme. Also, Discord's been nuked. So it sounds like they want to bring the community back, but this is a situation where I don't think there's much. I'm optimistically, it'd be great. Everyone comes back. We're all friends. We all hug. Yay! We all love each other again. And if the Discord came back, yeah, I would strongly consider, resuming my role as an admin. I'm not saying I'm stepping down from the admin role at this point. I don't know what's going to happen with the Discord. I don't know what's going to happen with the Discord. I'm not going to leave the communities, but for the next week, I'm not going to be doing anything with Purple Donut. I might not even play VR chat for the next week, honestly. Man, it's frustrating because, as I said earlier, the Purple Donut was a home. A lot of us felt comfortable being there in the Discord and in the instances and everything, and suddenly it gets nuked. Again, as I was saying earlier, one person couldn't handle how things were being done, and so their solution was to punish everybody. I guess one or two people. I really wish it could have been a conversation had. And this is running really long. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this a 20-minute me talking to the camera video. It just, Purple Donut meant a lot to me. You know, it meant a lot to me. There's been multiple times where I've gone into the confession channel and said, guys, I fucking love it here. I love how this is a great community. And tonight it imploded. They crashed out. Anywho, link in the description below to my Twitch channel where I sometimes stream VR chat. I also, or not VR chat, I stream VR games. Maybe VR chat. I've been working on trying to figure out how to do that appropriately. Also, I've been streaming working on my model railroad. I had to take a couple of days off. I've taken like the last 2 weeks off from streaming just for some personal reasons. But I just got some parts in today. I'm really excited. I got some parts in today. If it works the way I think it's going to work, I'm trying to like get really, really close to the camera, and then I realize I put the camera really, really far away. But if it works the way I think it's going to work, some really cool stuff might be happening with the model railroad. So like check the link in the description below to check out my Twitch channel. I typically stream on Tuesdays and Sundays. I might add another day in there. I might stream on Mondays as well. I don't know. You can also check out, I have my personal Discord in there, Kaz's Shitposting Emporium. It's exactly what it says. It's just shitposting. And it's not even that much. There's like 6 of us in there. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do that whole like, subscribe, ring the bell. I might try making more content. I have a hard time making content because it's like record. Like making content's easy. Recording everything's easy. Sitting down and editing it, god damn it, that's so hard. And I don't want to do it. I just want to play games. Anywho, I will catch you guys all laters.